and I'm joined by James Fetherstonhaugh, the president of the New York Gaming Association. And that's an organization that represents the existing racetrack casinos in New York State. You're also a part owner of the Saratoga track. And obviously casinos, it was a big issue last year, but there's still some work to be done. What should we be watching in the next few months?
Well, the first thing I want to say is that if you'll call me president, I'll call you chief. And
Done.
We can go from there. I think I'm waiting to get up, not tomorrow morning, but the morning afterward. And instead of seeing headlines in City and State about the state of the state, I expect to see a headline about the selection of the consultants by the Gaming Commission who are going to guide them in the site selection process.
Sure. And I saw an article in the Times-Union from this weekend that they haven't even named all the members to that selection committee. The governor has the most appointments, but the Senate and the Assembly have not yet put people in those positions.
Well, actually, the site selection committee, I don't believe there have been any appointments. What you're referring to would be the Gaming Commission itself,
right,
which isn't filled. But the work that will be done to get ready to get a request for applications on the street, at least the preliminary work, will certainly be done by the consultants in conjunction with the staff of the Gaming Commission. So that presumably will start on Thursday afternoon or Friday morning after the consultant is selected.
Sure. Now, there's been a proliferation of organizations, companies out there that have, looked to be putting together bids. There's, the existing racetrack casinos. There's Saratoga. There's the one. Let's see. There's Jeff Garal's casino. There's some likely bidders in the Catskills area, but there's actually been a number of others that have seemingly come out of nowhere. Has that surprised you, the number of people that are looking at this?
Hadn't surprised me at all, and I am very certain that there will be bidders about whom you have heard nothing who will appear once a request for application is on the street. I'm equally certain that many of the people you've heard talking about projects will not actually bid. We'll know that when we see which of the bidders can write a check for $1 million, which is the initial fee just to be vetted by the Gaming Commission.
Sure. And with that constitutional amendment that was voted on last year, there was some commentary about how some counties, there wasn't a majority supporting it. There was talk about Saratoga, how there wasn't really that much local support. What is your thought on that? I mean, should that be taken into account, and how much?
My thought on it is that a law was passed that requires the Siting Commission to take it into account along with a lot of other issues that have to do with social responsibility and social justice. My other thought is that how people voted on the amendment has absolutely nothing to do with whether they're in favor of a particular proposal for a casino, because nobody's seen a proposal yet. Once those proposals are made, I think the best test of local support will be what the local elected leaders think and say and transmit to the commission.
James Fetherstonhaugh, thanks for joining us tonight.
Thanks for having me, Chief.